All right, first, quick going through 723, which you should have already completed. What we're looking at is, do you think these things affect each other, or does one affect the other? Is there an association, meaning if one of them goes up, the other one goes up, or if one of them goes up, the other one goes down, or if one of them goes down, the other one goes up. So for instance, does the amount of fertilizer affect the plant height? Well, if you think there is an association, you would say that, yes, I think it will, the more fertilizer you use, the taller the plant would be. Or you could even go the other way and say, I think the less fertilizer you're going to use, the taller the plant's going to be. Or you could say you don't think there's any association, meaning that regardless of fertilizer, you think the plant height is going to be the same. Now that you've got your hypothesis for each of these figured out, we're going to go into actually determining, based on graphing the data, whether that is the case or not. So I'm going to do this first one here for you for team 1, and then you're going to do one for the remaining 4 teams. So this one is, does the amount of fertilizer affect the plant height? So the first thing we got to do is we have to make our graph. You want your graph to be able to fit all of your data points. So I'm going to start with, here's my x, here's my y. I can see the x values go from 5 to 30. And I can see the plant height goes from 14 to 40. So you can kind of use whichever scale you want, as long as you use one that allows every point to be represented on the graph. Just to keep it simple, I think I'm going to go, if I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 on the x, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say I'm going to go 5 every 2 lines. So I'm going to say 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30, because 30 is my largest number, and that'll still fit on my graph. Plus, it spreads out my data. It doesn't just make one little lump of data on the graph. It's going to stretch it out as much as possible. Going up and down, looks like I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So that'll actually work. The same scale will work going up and down. I can go by 5s every 2 lines, or basically every line is going to be 2.5. So this would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So once I have that done, I'm just going to plot my points where they would go on the graph. So 5 would be 14, so right about there. 10 would be 17, so right about there. 15 is 21. 20 is 31. 25 is 33. And 30 is 40. So now I have my 4 dots plotted, and that's really all we're getting into today. The last step would be, okay, well, does it affect it? So here's my fertilizer. Going up in milliliters. And along the side, I have the height of my plant going up in centimeters. And you can see by where the dots are plotted that it does clearly seem like there is a positive association. Because as the amount of fertilizer you use increases, the height of your plant increases. And so even if these dots don't make a perfect line, you can see that as the number gets bigger on the x-axis, the number gets bigger on the y-axis. So there is a positive association, meaning the two things are positively associated to each other.